Kaning 4 distribution and derive sa ilahang we discuss the hypergeometric distribution or mass and then the Bernoulli and then the binomial and the Poisson. Of course, these are not the only discrete density functions, but these are the famous nga mga mga other discrete nga kuan. These three are of the same in the same side in a sense that they require IID, independent identically distributed random variable. Okay, these three requires that the random variables are IID, but this one doesn't. This is from a dependent process. Okay, so meaning a hypergeometric distribution is kada bunot nimo when a stochastic process that is dependent. So di mag-change sa ang value sa
independent meaning na
what is independent? Independence in probability means that the probability of this step here is not affected by any of the prior nga okay, it's not affected by any prior results. So that's an independent process. Whereas a dependent process is that nasa dependency, right? Because when you pick a ball from an urn, the number changes, the counting, the measure there changes. That's why the probability in the next round would be affected. So, okay. Now, let's discuss from this. We need some important tools to calculate expectation values actually. Diba? Expectation values e to the xn, the nth moment, moments, is either sum of x to the n of p of x, or this is an integral of x n f of x dx. Now this is usually difficult to calculate, especially for higher moments. Okay? And what would be better if we can have a tool in order to calculate these moments, that we don't have to go to, we don't have to deal with the difficult integration. Okay? Especially, okay, when we have complicated functions there. In general, diba, you have e of f of, let's use another function. Ano ba? Phi of x is equal, this is integral to the integral of phi of x, f of x, dx. Okay? So, in order to resolve this, let's define this. Let's define two tools. Let x be a random variable, okay, with a specific distribution, mass function or density function. Then the moment generating function of x denoted by this mx of t is equal to the expectation value of e to the tx. And the characteristic function, moreover, the characteristic function of x is given by, let's use psi x of t equals e to the expectation of e to the I tx. Now, let's understand this two functions. Okay, two tools, the moment generating function and the characteristic function. I will not be rigorous in everything that I've said about this, because it will require some deep analysis, but this does not always exist. Okay? But this always exists. Okay? What this one is, kung tanawin ninyo, okay, if we look at the integral, it can be a summation or an integral. But let's just use integral. e to the tx equals the integral of e to the tx, okay, over omega. This is defined in omega. E to the tx of f of x dx. And of course, e to the I tx equals e to the I tx. This is now x. Okay? F of x dx, where f of x is density function. This is actually the Fourier transform. So the characteristic function, this one is the Laplace transform, meaning that the MGF of a distribution of a random variable, okay, wait lang ha. Okay, asa na ta? Asa ko na undang? Okay, this is the MGF is the Laplace transform of the density function of the random variable x, while this characteristic function is the Fourier transform. And of course, you encounter this one also in quantum mechanics many times. Fourier transform is also may application sa quantum mechanics in the Fourier transform. But you use the Fourier transform. Why do we use Fourier transform in quantum mechanics? What is it for? Okay? So, this actually, the Fourier transform breaks the random variable in terms of its frequencies. Okay? This one, in terms of the complex number. This is periods niya and frequencies and periods. Okay? So, in fact, the Laplace transform the Fourier transform is a special case of the Laplace transform. We are actually transforming the PDF. That means that the PDF f of x, there is a transformed f of x in the frequency space. So think of this as, think of the random variable, think of the random walk. Think of the random variable as the random walk. Okay? Now, of course, the density function would give you the the amount of kapilasya ni ano. This is the x space. This is the t. Okay? This is the t space. No, let's not use t. Let's just use a different t mangud gamit diri god. Anyway, basta this is the consider this is xn. So this is the n space. No? So this is x. What the PDF will give you is the amount of time nga kapila siya, the amount of, how many times, okay? How many, what's the percentage, or let's just say how many times, the frequency in which this particle is stepping on this x right here. Like for example, this one. How many times, you can count how many times did the particle hit this x right here. Okay? And you would see that in the most probable is that the farther you get from the center, from the beginning, the more that it will be, But in fact, a random walk, in general, a Brownian motion is in Brownian motion you can carry a distribution along with you. So that's what f of x is giving us, that distribution. Its Fourier transform is the frequency space. How many times that you can actually talk about the periods here. What is frequencies? For example, we model this one as a wave. Okay? And count and look at the weights of each frequency of the wave present in this one. This is actually how we reconstruct signal. Because a signal in the time domain is a random variable x. It's a stochastic process. No? Now, if you want to know what's the frequency, unsay na adra ang frequency sa signal, this is a signal. A sine wave is a signal. Now, that sine wave has a specific frequency, right? Okay? So, you can think of this as, let's say, our f of x. But this is not the distribution density function. But this can work for regardless of what the nature of f of x is. Okay? Now, what's the purpose of this one? Well, for example, let's take d over dt of mxt, the derivative of this. So this is just d over dt. I'll just use the integral, but you can use the summation if it is discrete of e to the tx, t to the tx f of x dx, diba? And then, now, I will just assume that I can interchange this. Okay? So, dili natin mag-ano, no? Let's just assume that we can interchange this. So, this is now d over dt of e to the tx f of x dx. Now, what's the derivative of, this is first, second, plus second, the first, right? So, this is the integral of first, the second. First, the second. Now, f of x is independent of t. Right? So, this is now, the first one is 0, right? Plus second, the first. So, this one is x, f, e to the, e to the tx, e to the tx, f of x dx. So, this means that this one right here, d over dt of mx of t is just equal to the integral of x e to the tx of f of x dx. Now, let's evaluate this. What we are interested is that d over dt, because we are actually, okay, at t equals 0. Okay? This is now, at t equals 0, this is the integral of x, f of x, dx. But what this one is just e to the, e of expectation value of x. Okay? And what happens now if we take the second derivative? Now, let's take the second derivative. So, sa ato pa, d squared over dt squared mx of t equals the integral of first, the second, plus second, the first. Now, of course, the only thing that has t here is kaning middle, right? So, this is the only term nga akong i-differentiate, no? So, that means that when we differentiate, this now becomes, this is 0 plus 0 plus, this now becomes x squared, right? E to the tx f of x dx. But this is just equal to x squared e to the tx f of x dx. That means that when I d squared over dt squared of mx of 0 equals integral of x squared f of x dx. But this is just what? E of x squared. In fact, this is a theorem, and I will not prove the general case. theorem. dn over dt n of mx at 0 is expectation value of e to the xn. Okay? That's why it's called the moment generating function, because we can calculate moments from expectations from MGF. Okay, we can calculate expectations from it. Okay? Sabtan? Now, for example, let's calculate the expectation value of a Bernoulli random variable. What is the Bernoulli random variable? Okay, P of X, this is equal to either 0, right? This is 0, 1, this is P and 1 minus P whenever X equals 1 and this is X equals 0. Okay? So what's now the MGF? The MGF of P, the MGF of X, the MX of T would be the sum, diba? The sum of e to the tx, sum of e to the tx, p of x. Now, there are only two, sa sum dire. Whenever x equals 1, so that would be e to the t. What is p? That is times p, right? Plus, whenever x equals 0, so you have, this is 0, 1. So, tama, no? 1. What is this? This is 1 minus p. So, 1 minus p. That is now the mx of t. The moment generating function for d. Okay, I would love to write this as e to the t. Okay? Now, let's calculate the mean. The expectation value. Ex. Okay. M prime is, kung man siya? This is just P e to the t. Evaluate at 0, M at 0 is P. Which is, this means this is now the expectation value of a Bernoulli random variable, P. Okay? Now, how about, let's calculate the expectation value of the binomial distribution. What was the binomial distribution? I'll just use S again. To S equals sum of xi, right? To the n. Okay? So, that means we want to calculate the moment generating function of this random variable Sn. Okay? So, unsa may kuan ani karon? That would be m of M, I'll use S of T is, this is a Bernoulli, the sum of Bernoulli, tama? The sum of Bernoulli random variable. So this is now equal to the expectation value of E to the TS. Tama? Right? But this is a sum. So this is the expectation value of e to the t times the sum of xi. Tama? Now, this one right here can be converted to a product, tama? No? Because that is e to the tx1 plus x2 plus and so on, right? So this is e to the tx1, e to the tx2, right? So this means that this is equal to e to the product of e to the txi, right? product from 1 to n. Okay? No. Times up. Yeah, it's the product. So, wait, times up. Sorry, this is e to the tx. Wait lang e to the summation, so this becomes a product. So the expectation of the product of e to the txi, no? This is the product. I equals 1 to n. So unsa man ni siyang expectation of the product? Each of this is these are independent, tama? The expectation value of independent of ex, what na to na show, no? E of xy equals e of x, e of y, if x intersection y is empty. Or ano lang, because x here is are not sets, but if x and y are independent, x and y are independent. So, wala na show na rin wala. Wala. Yeah, this is a theorem. The expectation of the product of two random variables, okay, is the product of their expectation. Okay? Naaman ni siya this x right here is na siya distribution. Let's start with this one right here. What is this? This is, let's say summation, and then x, f of x dx times y, f, let's call it g of y dy. Tama? Okay? But then, okay, wala na nakalog joint. Okay, I'll just introduce this one here. This is now the integral of xy, f of x, g of y, dx, dy. This is f of x, g of y is the joint probability of two independent random variables. This is the joint probability. This is the density of a random variable x and the density of random variable y. Then the product of the is the joint, what we call the joint probability. O sa ibot pasabot ana, what is the probability that x and y will both happen simultaneously? Okay, let's say x represents the tossing of the die 1 to 6, and y is, say, the tossing of a coin. So the joint probability, x would have the number 1 to 6, whereas ang y is head or tail, right? Now we want, what is the probability that it's head and tail? We want to get the probability that x and y, given f of x has a density f of x and y has a density f of y. Okay, this is probability that x will take the value. Okay, This is the probability that x will take the value of x and y will take the value of y. And if they are independent, if f of x, if x has a density function f of x, and this y has a density function g of y, then this is just equal to f of x times g of y, the product. That's a joint PDF. Okay? Meaning, the probability that x, meaning, you're asking the probability sa tossing of die and coin. What's the probability that the die is 2 and the coin is 1? Nasabtan? Nakuha ninyo? Okay. And this is just, why, asa ni siya gikan? Okay. Why can we take the product, that product? What theorem can we, justify this? Why the product? Asa ni siya gikan? Nganong product? Nganong dili summation? Why not just add the probabilities? Okay? Why not add the probabilities? We are actually defining that now. It's not the reason. Nganong product? Why not just f of x plus g of y? What theorem? We have already discussed a lot of theorems. What justification can we, that we just have to multiply their products? Which theorem? Okay, the theorem that would justify this is katuganing sa combinatorics. If there are n1 ways to do to arrange something, and n2 ways to arrange another thing, okay, and n3 ways, then the number of ways of arranging them is n1 times n2 times n3. For two cases, that's just n1 times n2. But these are probabilities, of course. When you divide those numbers of ways by the total number of ways, you get a probability, right? So, that's why we multiply them. Okay? Now, meaning, but this one is again, this is just, since f of x and g of x is now the joint probability, we can think of this as xy, the joint probability of xy, dx, dy. So this is just equal to e of xy, right? Okay? Sabtan? Okay. Now we will use that one in order to evaluate this one right here. Meaning that this is just equal to the product of the expectation value of xi's. Right? And this is I equals 1 to n. But what this product is? This is either 1 or, this is either p or, what's the expectation value? This is either, ang? E to the txi. Okay? This is equivalent to the expectation value of what? Of the Bernoulli. Let's take the Bernoulli random variable as xb na lang, no? X capital B. X small b is the binomial. Okay? X B of I. But what is this? This is P, tama? We are multiplying P how many times? N times. So this is just NP. We derive this from katong gahapon in another way, right? Using direct by, okay? Using sa katong original, using this definition. E of x equals summation of x, P of x, right? Last meeting we derived that one. And we obtain NP. Now we derive the binomial distribution from the moment generating functions of Bernoulli random variable. No, taking the fact that the binomial distribution is the sum of Bernoulli random variables. Okay? So, now you can, di rin ako ipakita ang, sabay tawag ani? X squared. Now, there's a theorem also. Ako lang ibutang ni siya dire. This is important. I will not prove this one. If two random variables, x and y, have the same, if given, two random variables, x, y, if psi of x of t equals psi of y, psi of t, y, then they have the same PDF. The density function of x, let's call that then f of x, they have the same, ako na lang, then they have the same, then they have, what do you call this? Identical. They have identical density functions. Okay? We use this is not only applicable sa CS, characteristic function. In general, this can also be M. Okay? I'd like to, okay, akong ikuan diri na. This is also applicable to mx of t equals my of t. Because of the nature of the one-to-one, diba? What's the transform space? If f of x and its transform f hat of x, it's a one-to-one space. The frequency space and the time domain and the frequency domain is one-to-one. Nga kuan. Okay? That's nature of one-to-one allows us nga ani. Two random variables having the same characteristic function or moment generating function means that they have the same distribution. And this is an important theorem actually. Okay? So anyway, let's derive the moment generating function of the binomial distribution, not from Bernoulli, not as a sum of Bernoulli, but by using now the PB of x equals nx px raised 1 minus p raised to n minus x. Okay, what would now be the moment generating function? Mx of t equals the sum of e to the tx, okay, nx p raised to x, 1 minus p raised to n minus x. And this one, the sum nx e to the t p raised to x. Tama? And then 1 minus p raised to n minus x. But then we can take this as some a and this is b. Okay, so this is equal to the sum of nx ax b to the n minus x. This is a plus b to the power of n. Binomial theorem. This is the binomial theorem. So therefore, this is just equal to ano man ta? A plus b. Unsa may a? This is, so sa ato pa, e to the t p plus 1 minus p raised to, or I'll just remove this, raised to n. Okay? This is now m x of t. But how about we take now how do we take the first moment? Take m prime, right? Yes. By prime here, we're differentiating in terms of t, not x, ha? Okay, so this is n times e to the t, or I'll just write p to the e to the t plus 1 minus p raised to n minus 1, right? Times this, which is just times p e to the t, right? Evaluate at 0, so m prime of x at 0 equals, this is 1, right? 1, so p minus p is 0, so this is now n times 1, right? This whole thing becomes 1, right? Okay? Because this is p, so p minus p is 0, so 1 raised to n, so n. So times, this is 1. E to the 0 is 1. Okay, so this is just np, which is, again, x of the binomial distribution. X of the binomial random variable. Okay? Kasi negative ang. Okay? Now, of course, you can calculate the x squared by, again, differentiating this one. Okay? So, try daw ninyo on your own. Ayan, nakapoy na. Taas-taas. How about the Poisson? Okay, let's calculate how about the Poisson? P of x lambda is, so to? Lambda raised to x over x factorial e to the x. E to the minus lambda. Find the moment generating function of the Poisson. This is mx of t. So take the summation. This now becomes e to the minus lambda, e to the tx, e to the minus lambda, lambda x over x factorial, right? This one, we can take this out from the summation. Lambda is a constant, right? So this is now e to the minus lambda, the sum of, okay, x, tx, lambda x. So we can take this as e to the t, lambda e to the t raised to x over x factorial. Now this is identified as this is an exponential series. We have the sum of x. Let's use another variable. Sum of u raised to x over x factorial equals e to the u. Okay? So this is now e to the minus lambda, e to the, lambda, e to the, e to the lambda, e to the t. Okay, so muna na siya. Okay, or we can simplify this as e to the lambda, e to the t minus 1, right? Now, how about have you calculated the mean of the Poisson density? Poisson distribution? Na ato ba itong na-calculate last time? Ang lambda? The sum? I mean the expectation of the Poisson. Wala pa? Oh, ang katungkuan. Okay. Same gyapon sa pag-calculate actually sa binomial. We will not go through that. We have not calculated yet the mean of the Poisson, right? The way that we calculated the binomial, the mean of the binomial distribution. But now I'm going to calculate it using the MGF. And tunin ninyo yun sa pag-derive na siya using the by going to the expectation, itong the summation. Okay, so what is now m prime of t? This is e to the lambda e to the t minus 1, tama? Times lambda e to the t, right? Okay? At t equals 0, mx prime t at 0, this is 1. Tama? E to the 0 is 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is e to the 0 is 1. This whole thing becomes 1. And this is 1. So this is lambda. Okay? So it's much easier than you calculate it with x. I-try good ninyo calculate. Okay? You can calculate the expectation of the Poisson distribution ano na lang, no? As the sum of x, lambda x over x factorial e to the minus lambda. Do this. And it's, well, you can do this. We have already done sa binomial. So, alos same na siya. Mora gyapon ninyo i-gamiton. How about a quiz? Quiz na lang ta. Ha? Wala, di gyud. Say bato na yun. Technique, hint lang ani. Imo na siyang x times x minus 1. Then, sa taas kay lambda times lambda x minus 1. Okay? Then, factor out. Okay? Okay. To begin with, this is x times lambda x minus 1. Tama? Over x times x minus 1 factorial. Sayo na. Ako na lang buhaton diri. Kung sa man siya? Cancel. We can take this one out from the summation. So this is sum of lambda x minus 1 over x minus 1 factorial e to the minus lambda. But then again, this is a Poisson distribution. Okay? A Poisson distribution of, this is another Poisson distribution, right? You can let this x minus 1 as y. So this is y factorial. When you add this, it must add up to 1. So this is lambda. Oh. How about the x squared? Okay? Ha?
Dapat nakay may buwan na break. Hindi ko tulong kuan, dipilih sa minum ni. Kalau may buwan sa minum kuan mga
Okay, before we end, I'd like to give this theorem because we will be using this next meeting. Okay, this is a theorem. You have sigma given sigma, and of course a set A which is a subset of omega, and a cover C which is the set ano na lang, and BI such that the union of BI's is an element of an index set equals omega BI intersection BJ is empty. Okay. What do you mean by this? Given omega and a set A, which is a subset of omega, and BI such that the set BI here is what we call a cover, a disjoint cover. Okay, a covering of a set is something like you have that set, may cover nimo siya with sets. If the union of all these sets is equal to this set, then the set of this set is actually what we call a cover. Okay? Covering. So we have here, the BIs are covering. So what do we have here? In illustration, we have kani. Let's take this as our omega. And we can take this as our BIs, no? Kani. Right? This will be our BIs. Now, we have another set, which is a subset. Let's take this as our A. This will be our A. Right? We want now to calculate the P of A in reference to the probability of each of the covering set. Okay, we want to find P of A. Okay, and it says that this is the theorem actually. P of A is equal to the sum of P of A given BI times P of BI. Okay? This is what we call the total law of probability. This is a conditional probability. Diba? P of A. Now, how do we prove this? Atong kwaon ni siya, we'll use the sigma additivity. We want to get each of this. How do we take each of this set? How do we form each of this set? Kani siya. This disjoint sets. That's those sets. We want to isolate them. How do we do that? Mathematically. A is the union of this disjoint set. But how do we get each disjoint set? Balik na po nagka-abstract. That would be, sige. Morning A. This is the shaded region is A. The shaded region is A. These sets BIs are coverings of, they cover the whole omega. This is omega, no? That box right there is the omega. Okay? Given a omega and a subset of omega A. And in this case, will be our A. And BI such that the union of all BIs, okay, is omega. Meaning here the sets, the collection BIs, okay, are what we call a covering of omega. Okay? Let's take this A as the union of this disjoint sets. But how do we take its disjoint set? What would we do in order to get this specific set, right? For example, this one. Okay? Then, actually, that would be each of this set, we have the, okay, imagine the set A intersection B1. That would be the intersection of A with the set B1, right? And A intersection B2, that would be the intersection of A with B2, right? Okay? A of each of this set are disjoints. Why? Can we, okay? Each of these sets are disjoints, tama?
B1 and B2 disjoints, di ba?
Yeah, each of these sets. So, sa ato pa, each of the intersection of A with this one is disjoint. How will you prove that one? Prove that each of this is disjoint. So, diyan ako ano ha, but you have to prove that if you have to prove that A, I, intersection A, BJ is empty. If BI, intersection BJ is empty, no? You can prove this by sa'yo na ni-prove. Okay, so anyway, so sa ato pa, we can take A as the union of this disjoint. But each of this, each of this is, we can write each of that as A intersection BI, right? Okay? And meaning we are taking the union of all of this, so we take now the union, right? I is element of some indexing set. This is what this one would give is this should give me A. Tama? This should give me A. Okay? Now, if we use ato pa, P of A, we use now the sigma additivity. Sigma additivity because kada isaan is disjoint, right? So sa ato pa, this is now P of A intersection B1 plus P of B, A intersection B2 plus and so on, right? So meaning this is just equal to the sum, the summation of P of A intersection BI, right? Right? Okay, but what is this in terms of conditional probability? Applying the conditional probability, each of this, okay, each of this is just P of A. What is conditional probability? P of A given B, diba? Equals P of A and intersection B over P of B. So from this one, this is equal to this times that, right? So this means this is P of A given BI. Ano na ito ibuhat? This is, I'm still using I. Yeah. This is I, so the sum in I, okay. Yeah. P of B given P of BI, right? So P of A. This is now the proof. Okay?
Pwede ba sir, ang union sa A o
So this is the whole theorem, no? Atong theorem is this. This is the theorem and this is the proof. Okay? Ha? Unsa man? Okay, so anyway, this is known as the total law of total probability. The law of total probability. Say, asa na ito ibutang? The law of total probability. Okay. Now, we will have a quiz tomorrow.